South Africa's president and leaders of the African National Congress aim to shore up support here in KwaZulu-Natal at the climax of a week of unofficial election campaigning. At the launch of the party's manifesto, Cyril Ramaphosa continued to play out the idea of a new dawn for South Africa.
Today, as the African National Congress, we launch our 2019 election manifesto. We do so at a crucial moment in the history of our nation. After a period of doubt and uncertainty, we have arrived at a moment of hope and renewal.
The promise of a new beginning for a party marred not only by corruption scandals, but infighting between rival factions aligned to either Ramaphosa or former President Jacob Zuma.
The ANC has used this event to highlight some of its achievements since the last election and its future plans for South Africa. But for many here, it's much of the same, from a new party president competing with a former leader who's popular in this province.
There were concerns about how Ramaphosa would be received here. KwaZulu-Natal is the home of former President Zuma, who resigned last year during various corruption scandals involving him and the ANC. Thunderous applause greeted Zuma as he entered the stadium, with distinctly fewer cheers for the president. Ramaphosa's presidency, however, appears to have regained some support nationwide. One survey shows 61% support for the ruling party. Its closest competitor, the Democratic Alliance, trails with 14%. The manifesto appears to continue previous government policies, including free university education for students from poor and working-class backgrounds, and promising a more inclusive economy.
They glowingly paint a picture on how they have electrified homes, on how they've given water to people, on how they have probably given access to healthcare and education. But the emphasis on what has gone wrong, particularly with the quality of delivery of those services, is what is worrying.
Ramaphosa acknowledged that corruption has weakened South Africa's public institutions, and went on to say it would not be tolerated. As the ANC winds up its 107th birthday celebrations and the launch of its plans ahead of the general election in May, delivering results such as improving the economy and creating jobs remains a priority. So does a united front where factionalism remains a major threat to the ANC's election success. Fahmida, Jazeera, Durban, KwaZulu-Natal.